Welcome to a brand new episode of my Let's Play survival series. My name is Luth and today we're finally going to finish up the gold farm. But first we need to do some testing with the hoglings. Because of course we still need to find a way to attract them to the middle of the farm. And I was hoping a villager would make them go rage and attack it, but it doesn't. But we still have the fungi. And I believe the green one, the warp fungus, is actually scaring them. And I think I will be able to work with that if that is the case. And also I found a way to actually kill the hoglings when they get drawn to the middle, but the zombie piglings survive, which is exactly what I need. Now I have set up the warp fungus to the outsides of the farm, and let's see if that indeed draws the hoglings to the center of the farm. 1, 2, 3, 4 hoglings on the run. And one spawned outside of the farm. Okay. I don't know how that happened. So if all is set up correct, they should be drawn to the middle, to the center. Let's have a look. They definitely seem to be scared of the fungus. Oh yeah, they're collecting up in the middle, falling down and get burned by the lava. I think we've just found the solution to the Nether update. Let's see if this works with a little less fungi as well. And I'm not even sure if hoglings will spawn in the new update. 5, 6, 7, 8 more hoglings on the run. Pesky hoglings. And immediately they run towards the center. Again. Okay, so this should be the right amount of warp fungus. Well, you could see run in the back and immediately running back to the center again. Now they should fall, which they do, and get killed by the lava while all zombie pigmen go through it. Back to the survival server. So I've told a friend the coords to the end portal and he said he would decorate it a little. So let's have a quick look and hope I don't suffocate while teleporting. And that's almost happened. So I figured I'm underneath right now. So let's climb up a little, reset my teleport and have a look. Oh, this looks actually quite nice. He loves working with spruce. I don't think it's finished though. And I was missing the entrance completely. So I did a little bit of adjusting myself to make sure we can still enter. And guess where this leads to? If you didn't say concrete, leave now. Now with these amounts I don't see myself shuffling gravel anytime soon anymore. Nice. Now I can actually complete the gold farm, like I promised like the past 3 episodes. Let's bring the stuff I need to be out for a while. This bed. And oh yeah, I actually have a lot of sea lanterns now. My friend Stormflame gave them to me after I gave him an elytra. I really want to show you guys the progress of the build in a time lapse. But that's kinda tricky without an alternative account in spectator mode or having an alternative account at all. But don't worry, I have thought this through. I think I can give you a great time-lapse experience. Just hear me out. I'm going to find a nice spot with the great view of the build and press F1 and just wait till I blow your mind. Whoa, did you see that? Now that's some first-person time-lapse progress right there. And again, that's how easy it is. Now I'm going to show you guys a new trick. You press Ctrl C and Ctrl V, and just like that your entire build has been copied. Exactly mirrored from the perspective of the sphere. And now I have 2 funnels where the pigmen will drop in. And I'm busy building the grinder for the first watered square, and I'm using buttons to prevent other mobs from spawning. I was going to use slabs, but I just found out concrete can't make slabs. And now you guys get to meet Olaf, the snow golem. And while he is going to let go of all his snowballs, he's going to make a lot of enemies, especially with the zombie pigmen. Yeah, so they're gonna drop in here and they're not going to like Olaf. Now I don't think I've mentioned this before, but the idea is that all the pigmen will drop inside the sphere. So I will need to connect the grinder with the tunnel that sticks out of the sphere. Which when all connected looks exactly like this, with glass in the front so we can see the pigmen go up. Leaving us with the grinder for the other water square, which I need to mirror exactly. With of course its own Olaf, I just don't have a name tag anymore. And the bubble elevator with the glass on the other side, let's make this a fast forward. Now I hope you're watching this video in good health, because by the time I'm uploading this, all of Europe and most other countries are in quarantine because of the coronavirus. So stay strong and enjoy my videos in the meantime. And I'm finally at the top, which marks the point of the other tunnel. And I think this one needs to go above it, and then the pigmen drop with the rest. Which should look something like this. So they get up, they drop down there. Yeah, I think that'll work. Now I just need to make sure the water elevator works. So let's get on with the bubbles. And of course I'm going to fast forward this too. And then after this we can start on the sorting system before placing all of the obsidian. In 3, 2, 1, going up. I love the pace of these kinds of elevators. Now the kelp should wait on top. Yeah, it just did. And break the block finishes the grinder for both of the water squares. And this is going to be the exact center point where the pigmen will join each other. So they drop down here, get along with all of the others. And then there's one final Olaf. He's like the final Olaf snow golem boss. I think I should put him up higher later though. But he will anger the pigmen, which causes them to run towards him, drop here, die, and drop orbs. Yes, way better. Feels a lot safer. I don't want Olaf to die. Okay, I love the symmetrical look of things. Getting started with the sorting system. And oh crap, I hate it when these things come to construction sites. Okay, he should be dead now, which he isn't. And now he is. Okay, this could have gone a lot worse. Okay, carrying on with some item sorting redstone. And I can make a tutorial on how this exactly works later. But for now, I'm just showing you that I'm making these. And after making some of them, it looks something like this. Okay, now we can decorate it. And after some decorating, I realize I really don't have enough materials to finish this with all the chests and the hoppers. So I'm going to do a real quick mining session. Now obviously my Let's Play series is targeted to an audience that already has some experience with the game. But I figured Minecraft is a game you can only really learn by seeing how others play the game. If it is by tutorial or someone sitting next to you and telling you what to do. So you can't expect a player brand new to the game to just start it up and know what to do without any reference to what they should be doing. So I'm thinking about starting a new series, especially for the audience that is new to the game, in which I will cover mechanics from the game and how to start in really short clips, just a few minutes long. So if you have any ideas on what to cover in such clips, please let me know in the comments. After a 2-hour mining session, I think I have some resources. We have some stone, redstone, even got up some spiders. But the most important thing, I have 5 stacks of iron ores, which gives me a full stack of hoppers, getting me to finish the project. Now there was a creeper right here, just moments ago. Where did he go? Did he just despawn or something? Remember the decorated portal I showed earlier? Well, it appears Stormfly wasn't finished building it yet. And now it is finished and he invited me over. Now he really knows his decorating stuff. Created by Stormfly, discovered by Luth. Yeah, that's true. Hey, don't forget activated, by the way. That's a lot of work too. Frankie Jones has been here. According to the track record. Okay, that's fun. And okay, I think that was unfinished. And this is the part where you enter or leave. I really like what he's done to the place. I like even more that only 3 people know of this portal. Back to work. And somehow, I find there is something very satisfying when holding enough hoppers in your hand to complete a big project. And the sound it makes as well. Feels good to finish it up. So much for the sorting system and making it work. Time to decorate this place. Now I didn't know this beforehand, but I think spruce logs and endstone goes really well together. And those end rods look great too. So if you go up to these stairs, you will find the AFK spot to the farm just before this vent. And looking down all the way to the floor, you can see that everything is turning to grass. So it should give it a little natural look. Now the pigmen fall down 24 blocks and I make in a system to make this drop 23, so they will just barely survive the fall, which I can control with a lever. Now putting a torch here which I can activate and deactivate should control the system. Yes. And the wiring is all done now, it's time to cover it up. And having it all covered up gives it a tower-like feeling. It isn't the prettiest of builds, but I'm satisfied with it. And the lever with a lamp to indicate it's activated or not. Let's make sure everyone who ever visits this understands what this does. So, lamp on, zombie piglings survive. Lamp off, zombie piglings perish. Yeah, that should make it all clear. Can't wait to test this once the portals are activated. Now meet the man of the hour, the knight in shiny gold. This is Stormfly, the one who decorated the end portal, and he's going to help me test the sorting system. So I invited him over to help me test it. Okay Storm, go ahead, stage is all yours. So he's going to put in different items and all the gold is going to be sorted. That is for the nuggets and the ingots. Every non-stackable item gets destroyed. And everything else goes into the last chest. I think that's enough, Storm. You put in quite a lot. Okay, let's head down to the output of the sorting system. Yeah, there he is. Nuggets, yes. Ingots, yes. And the rest. And after applying some of the pre-measures which I learned doing my hoggling tests, we can finally put down the obsidian. And that goes for the last lava bucket. Okay, onto the obby. Here we go. First pillars up, trapdoors in place. Now I'm making progress. And that marks the first cage, which is exactly what I've got in my testing world. And with the next cage stacked on top of the first one, this is what it's going to look like. So this took a little more buttons than I was expecting, but I had enough and this definitely prevents mob spawning. Now I'm back to the spot where I took the first person time-lapse before, and I gotta say this white concrete with the white stained glass really makes this a awesome tower. Now let's find the center point of the tower and do our copy trick one more time. See if it works for this as well. So we're going to point at the center, Ctrl C, Ctrl V. And now let's see if something happened. Oh my! It's an exact replica again. Mirrored from the sphere. Oh, this saves so much work. You guys should really try this in your own world. Nice. Now I have some bad news, but Olaf didn't survive. Actually, all 3 of them didn't survive. Apparently a skeleton got into the system and shot them. So we're going to have to make new Olafs later. But first, it's finally time to light up the portals. The long-awaited enlightenment, so the pigmen will spawn. And now we need to revive the Olafs ASAP, because if the pigman comes by and I don't get shot by the snowballs, then they won't drop their experience orbs. But I can already hear the pigmen screech, so they're hurting, meaning they get angry. So they will drop their orbs when they fall. Now, 1 Olaf resurrected, 2 more to go. Down there. I'm really happy I have Feather Falling 4 on my boots, otherwise those falls would have killed me. Okay, for the second one, I don't have any name tags anymore, so we'll just call him Olaf, but he won't officially carry the name. And the last one. Okay, last block, button on top, and let's test the farm. Now, for you, this just seems like 15 minutes, but in reality, I have spent weeks on this between office hours, finishing up the farm. And it's working. Yeah, I can hear them anger. They should fall any minute now. There they go. Their items go into the system and their orbs go straight to me. And at the same time, this gives me the opportunity to test the survival switch. So any pigmen now should survive the fall. Well, not all of them do, but in general they do. And now I can hit them with my looting sword, getting even more items out of them and still being able to obtain the experience orbs. Well, I kept my end of the deal. I finished the gold farm and it's working properly. Now for the next episode, maybe a little less building and a little more adventuring. But for now, thank you for watching. And until next time, don't forget to subscribe if you like my video.